right, y'all, we're back at it, part two. So yeah, we were talking about where you started, and I think we left off with you starting with the sea moss, and you said you met a Rastafarian or something like that.
Yeah, met a Rastafarian. He dropped a lot of gems on me, got me into that lane, and I just kept running with it, man. It's a great feeling. So most of the time, what I do, it ain't even for the dollar, y'all. It's for to help the people out.
That's right.
And the money come in abundance.
That's right. Yeah, I think when you're doing something that's positive and authentic, and you genuinely trying to help people, people gravitate to that, and they feel your energy. Same with me, and I think that's how we gravitated to each other.
Absolutely.
When I think I followed you, like you said, about 7 years ago, and at that point I was maybe a year or two into my journey with CMOS, and it was just inspiring to see that it's catching on. I think it was right around the time Sabi passed away.
Yeah.
And that inspired me. I stopped eating meat almost probably the same day I heard he passed away. That was just my protest to, the injustice with the food being weaponized and, so many things attacking us. So I just took a stand myself. And of course, my wife at the time, she was fighting for her health issues. She did end up passing away. So that's part of my journey and how I got into it. Just self-help, trying to heal. So it was inspirational to see you start trending online, Sweetbluez. And I really didn't want to sell it. For me, I wasn't into selling herbs, and I was collecting crystals already at the time, but I hadn't really pushed it as a business yet. It was just a personal experience. Something I was learning about crystals, intaking the herbs. I was buying a bunch of herbs. I was still in the learning stage, but like I said, it really inspired me to see that it was trending and that it was going in a direction where this was going to be our future as Black people. In the future, if you learn from any of the herbalists, from Sabi to any of those followers behind Sabi, you would have known that this was the future.
Absolutely.
And, you know what I'm saying? You would have been told, they would have told you, you want to invest into something. And still, for me, I wasn't comfortable. I felt like the people ahead of me were more knowledgeable, and I didn't want to. But anyway, long story short, I ended up learning a lot, and I was inspired by you. So you one of the reasons I'm out here. I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you,
because it inspired me. When I first saw you, I remember when you pulled up. The very first time I saw you, it was just excitement to see somebody that. There's not too many people out here. This complexion, us out here really pushing holistic health. There's some stores out there on the street level. There's some people doing juices, juice bars, Black owned or whatever. But on that street level where you really touching the people,
taking it curb to curb. It ain't too many people curbing the curb, is it?
That's what I'm saying. And I would really inspire you, so I appreciate you for that.
Brother.
Man. A lot of great energy. So y'all come tell you, man, anytime you see that truck, Sweetbluez, pull up, man. We at the lake, like you said, a couple times a week. And this brother's busy. He's everywhere, different malls, different, even up and down the coast. So yeah, that's another question. What got you into moving around up and down the coast? I know you have a few events you do here and there.
I just felt like with time come growth,
That part.
So I like to grow, and I feel like it's much more to just Baltimore. I gotta go touch bases with all my people everywhere, I love tapping in with us, and that's just what I like to do, I'm gonna go far as I can go,
Right,
might see me somewhere across the world one day. See, that's my man from out B-more.
That's right.
And the energy don't change. I stay 10 toes down no matter where I go at. I stay humble and I remain loyal to my people.
Right.
For sure.
That's what it's about, because we got so much attacking us. It's a blessing to have people that's standing here on the front line, making sure we get these herbs, making sure we get this fresh fruit, and the knowledge. We're sharing that knowledge too. A lot of great teachers came before us. We just picking up the torch and making sure that the community has options. A lot of times it's food deserts and stuff. So when we're here at the lake, it's providing another option for people to have a better option than something they can put in their body that's going to actually heal them rather than take away from your energy. So it's going to keep going, you guys. We're going to keep growing. And as long as we out here, y'all just keep pulling up. It's good energy. Ted, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All day, baby. All day, man. We're looking forward to more of this. Y'all keep looking for us out here. And, this is, like I said, Lakepodcast. We're going to continue to interview people. If you have anything else you want to add, man, please drop it in. Let people know anything else about your business, your story, man. You can talk to them.
Just get with me, man. If you're looking for better inner health, skincare products, you just want to invest in yourself mentally, tap in with us, man. Sweetbluez DMV Crystals, we are very knowledgeable about what we do. We wholeheartedly do this. So
Right.
come on out, man. I gave y'all the locations. I told y'all I'll be here on Tuesdays and Thursdays with the fresh fruit and the smoothies. I'm
Right.
here for y'all, family. Sweetbluez
Peace.
DMV, we all we got.
Family, baby.
Tap in with us.
Peace and
So how
blessings.
we do it, family.
Peace and blessings. Lakepodcast. Yeah, man. Good stuff, man.